we're going to start here with the auto refractor here, and this machine does both the auto refractor and the NCT here. Okay, so I've got Lindsay here sitting in there, and we're going to start out with the auto refractor. So all you have to do is just line the patient up and get the Myers clear, and the machine will do everything. Okay, and we'll switch over to the other eye here, and same thing, just line it up, and the machine automatically takes the reading. Good. And then once that's done, you can pull the machine back, and what it does is it usually will switch over to the NCT. If it doesn't, what you do is you're going to press the little button on the joystick here, and it's going to switch over. And so I'm not going to torture Lindsay, so you can sit back, Lindsay. And what we'll do is we'll take the reading. You line it up and you just press, or if it usually does it automatically. If it doesn't, then you just press the little button on the joystick. Okay. And once you're done, what you're going to do is you have to press print. Okay. So this last button here on this left side here is going to print. Okay, so, and then the button on the top of the print is going to be the erase. So with every new patient, you want to make sure you're erased before you start the NCT and auto refractor. Alright, so we're going to go over here to this module here, and Lindsay, you can have a seat up there. And this module here we'll have some button that I'll go through here. So this is clear, so when you come in, basically you just press clear and you'll basically wake the machine up, or when you have a new patient you want to clear out your data, and it's going to ask you if you want to clear, and you can press yes and everything will clear out. Then the next step is we want to enter in the auto refractor reading. So on your printout from the auto refractor, you have these sets of number on top here, the 4 numbers with the double dotted line there. So what you're going to do is press N on this keypad here, and it's going to give you that number. Okay, if it doesn't give you that number, you want to match it up by turning this dial, and it'll give you get that number, and that's your AR reading. And you're going to press AR, and it'll automatically go in there. Okay, so once you have your AR in there, you can start your refraction. Okay, now we set it up so that you basically will run through a program that's already set up here. So once you get your AR in there, you're going to press program, and it's going to ask you if you want to put the glasses data in there. I usually just say no, and then I'm going to press this 1, and it's going to show the PD. So the Ferrato will automatically align with the right PD, and then you press one more time. Okay, so once you see the PD, you press one more time, and then you're going to start your refraction. It's going to occlude one eye and leave the right eye open. Okay, so you've got your spherical power on the top, your cylinder, and your axis here. Okay, and then you've got your chart here. So everything that the patient see, you can see just right here. Okay, and you can adjust the visual acuity chart by pressing any of these here. Okay, so you've got 2500, you got 2250, 2100, and 2070. I usually start out with 2030. Okay, you can start VAs if you want to take VAs. by doing that. Okay, and once you're done with VA, you can go ahead and put the patient behind the phoropter. Okay, so this is the phoropter. You basically want to hold it on the top part here and pull it towards the patient. Okay, and you want to make sure this little blue light that you see here is off, because when the patient's not on, like so, then it'll come on. So you want to press it against the patient's forehead, and the patient will be in there. Okay. Alright, so back to this machine here. Once the patient's in there, you can start your refraction. When this is highlighted here, you are going to start with your spherical power. And this knob here is the knob that will give you minus and plus. Okay, so if you want minus, you go towards the red, so you turn the dial towards this way, towards the red. If you want plus, you turn the dial towards the green. Okay, so when the patient's in there, what she's going to see is this chart here. I usually just isolate a line. So with this set of keys here, you can isolate lines, okay, by pressing this or this, okay, and the blue button here will go up and down on the chart, okay, and then you've got your isolating a letter by pressing this, okay. You can also isolate vertically by pressing these here, okay. And once you isolate the line, you can start with the refraction of the spherical power. So you can put the patient in there. You're going to ask her which is clearer, 1 or 2. If she says 1, you go down with the plus. If she says 2, you stay here. And the same thing with the minus. Okay, so it depends on where you want to turn. Okay, you can go 2 click if you want to go up 0.5 instead of a quarter. So each click would be a quarter of diopter. Once you're done with the spherical power, what you're going to do is press next. So with this program, every step you're going to press next basically. So finish with the sphere on the right eye, press next, and you'll be into the cylinder power.